Hello, I'll be doing Chapter 3.2 of Statistics on measure dispersion and measures of variance. The very first step that we had to take is finding the range. The range is the maximum value minus the minimum value of set of numbers you have. An example I have is 3, 3, 3, 20, 28, 28, and 28. So we had to find the maximum value and the minimum value of the set of numbers. So the maximum is 28 and the minimum is 3 in this set. So we do 28 minus 3 and then we get 25. And that's how you find the range. But going on to something harder, we had to do variance for sample and variance for population. These are the two formulas for both of them. So breaking it down, you have squared and you have regular. Squared contains sigma. This is sigma. This is the amount of numbers you have in total, adding all of them, minus the mean, all squared, over the amount of numbers you have in your data set, minus 1. The only difference is for this one, you also times it again. And for going to variance for population, it's a little bit different. You use different terminology. For this is also called sigma, but it's a different form. And you also use mu instead of finding the mean of it. All divided by just n. You don't minus it by anything or nothing. And the difference for the bottom one is you square n. So it's pretty easy to comprehend. The next one is standard deviation for sample and standard deviation for population. These are the two formulas for them. And the only difference between both of these is that it's both squared. That's the only difference you have between the standard deviation and the variance. Going on to some examples of standard deviation, the sample of variance is here. So we have numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I like to take it the easy way and just add all the numbers, which equals 35, and you square it, and that gets you this answer, 1,225, which is with the equation over here. Also, then you have to square all of these numbers. And then if you square all these numbers, you get 255. And you put on the outside the amount of numbers you have or contain, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 5 numbers. So you do 255 minus 1,225. And all under, which is 5 minus 1, which is, as you can see from the equation, to use n. And then after you get that, you get 50 divided by 20. Divide by 10, reduce, you get 5 divided by 2. That's the deviation. And then to square root it, that is the variance. To square root it, you get the deviation, which is 1.58. And that's basically what you get for standard deviation and sample for variance. And the last one is population standard of deviation and population variance. And this is not really used a lot, but if it is, we use it. So this is the list of numbers: 70, 72, 71, 70, 69, 73, 69, 68, 70, and 71. A lot of repeating numbers. But you do the same exact thing. You add them all together to get 703. So you put that on the side over here. And then you have to square these numbers. Even though they're really big, you still have to square them. And then for squaring them, I got 49,441. And as you see here. And then you have to count the amount of numbers, of course, like you did the last one, which is, as you can see it from me writing it, 10. So you put 49,441 minus 703 squared divided by 10 squared with the equation. So after that, as you can see, I times it using the calculator, and then I got 2.01 for the variance. And then, of course, like you did before, you had to square root it for the deviation, and I got 1.42. And that's how you do standard deviation for population and variance, and also finding the range for Chapter 3.